Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we're back in the channel. Well, back on the channel, not in the channel. You know how that go.
Boy, come on.
Is it funny?
No.
With your little Michael Jackson curl in the back.
What?
Michael Jackson curl. You know, the little curl he be having in front. That's how I look in the back. Hey, today's video, man, we got Killer Stalks investigation shocks when caught. The murder of Kayla Atwood. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
Let's go. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
On the morning of January 3rd, 2024, mother of four, Kayla Atwood, dropped her two youngest children at their daycare. She never returned to collect them. The investigation into her disappearance began by tracing her last known movements and interactions at the daycare with neighbors and catching a ride from a new friend.
Do you guys know if she drives or what she was driving that day? Okay. U-Haul. A U-Haul?
She's going to kidnap the mom. And that's what he told me. I don't know.
Nobody has even reported her missing yet.
Oh, okay.
I said, "Okay, man, you ain't the only woman I got. I got 33 women's. That ain't no about you."
As the pieces began to fall into place, all signs pointed to just one suspect.
Oh, U-Haul. You know they do the U-Haul rental trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can rent it for a day, but it's like a flatbed truck.
Okay.
Like not a flatbed truck, but what's it called? Like a pickup truck. It's like $19.99 a day.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Who the knocking on my motherfucking door?
Pensacola police.
You gonna hit that door with respect. Police department. Yeah, what's up?
What?
Hi there, I'm Kevin.
What is happening?
Hold on, Kevin.
What are you having?
Hold on, Kevin. You said what I got you.
Watching?
No, what do Kevin got us watching today? Kevin, hold on, man. We in Pensacola, Florida. All crazy people are all throughout Florida. I don't care. Crazy people all throughout.
Everywhere.
No, crazy people all throughout Florida.
But definitely,
Florida, they be on a whole different bath salt. If you know, you know.
That's crazy.
Damn, he said, "Who the knocking at my door?"
Oh, okay, go. My door, respect.
Whoa.
All
right.
Okay.
That was a lot. We
All
just
right.
get in.
And welcome to Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is about an exhaustive investigation. It begins by following the most obvious lead, but then takes a few unexpected turns. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look, Kev.
On the morning of January 2nd, 2024, police in Pensacola, Florida responded to a routine call for a welfare check at a home on West Belmont Street. Though this call-out would mark the beginning of a case that was far from routine.
Hello. What's up, little man?
How are you? Great.
The caller had expressed concern for children in the home who had been left alone during the day. But when officers arrived, they found the eldest, nearly 12 years old, and a 7-year-old safe and well. Their younger siblings were at their regular daycare. While they spoke with the boys, a white truck drove past the house. It must have been recognizable to the kids, perhaps one that their mother usually drove, though it went straight past the property without stopping.
Y'all doing all right?
That's
That's my mom.
That's your mom? Well, that's a coincidence.
Just passing the truck.
Y'all doing okay, though? We're just making sure everyone here is doing all right.
There was nothing in the interaction that caused the officers any alarm. The children were roughly of the age to stay home alone for short periods.
No, this is kind of like a judgment call.
Because it's 11:12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just came to check on you all. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You take care. Yeah, that's,
Yep. Splitting hairs, kind of.
yeah. I mean, that's not, they don't look like they're unkept or anything like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Sound good.
Officers left without making contact with the children's mother.
I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. I get it not to make a report, you know what I'm saying? Because 12-7, typically all the ages where kids can start, well, especially the 12-year-old.
12. No.
And I guess the 7-year-old, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, we ain't gonna make a big deal out of it. But I do feel like we should have tried to make some type of communication with the mother and just say, hey, we got a call. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We just want to let you know, hey, we stopped by. The kids look like they're doing fine. Somebody concerning call. We just want to let you know we stopped by.
Yeah.
And keep it pushing.
Yeah. At least.
At least, bro.
Kayla Atwood was 32 years old and between jobs in January 2024. Single mother to 4 children aged between 1 and 11, Kayla was a hands-on, fun-loving, and affectionate parent. She adored her children, and they loved and admired her in return. Kayla also loved to sing and dance. She had a close relationship with her mother, Linda, as well as her sister, Lizzie, her brother, and her sister-in-law, Teresa. Family and motherhood were the most important things in Kayla's life. So on January 3rd, when Kayla did not return to her children's daycare in the evening to collect her youngest, alarm bells began ringing. Her mother was contacted to collect the children, and the family mobilized to search for her. Calls to her cell phone went unanswered. Messages across social media were unread. She had not posted any new content across platforms, an oddity in her regular online behavior. Indeed, she posted photos and a video of herself with the kids playing on their bikes outside just days earlier. Her sister filed a missing persons report, while other family members reached out to the media.
It's not like her at all to not pick up her children. And especially for her not to come home or call someone, say anything, not be on social media.
She loves her kids, and she know a lot of people love her too.
She has a very strong family connection. She has a sister, she has a mother that will help her, she has me.
Amongst the first stops for Pensacola police was the children's daycare. They were asked about what other individuals may have been with Kayla. Was there anyone new? Had anyone other than Kayla or the children's father conducted the pickup or drop-off recently? They noted nothing out of the ordinary until the officers asked what vehicle Kayla had been driving.
Do you guys know if she drives or what she was driving that day?
I don't know.
Okay.
U-Haul.
A U-Haul?
I believe a
A Penske or a U-Haul? A big truck?
Oh, big truck.
a moving. You're right.
Oh. I thought it was going to be the rental, like, pickup truck. Not a... Oh. Okay. That's different.
Oh. Okay. They think that she was driving either a U-Haul or a Penske, but a moving truck, which is...
Kayla was not known to drive a large yellow box truck like the one described by the employees at the daycare. She must have either rented the vehicle or been given a ride from an unidentified person that morning. Investigators had their first lead. It was soon confirmed by security camera images. Kayla was captured on Wednesday, January 3rd, getting into the Penske box truck. It appeared that she was entering the passenger side, though a driver was not visible. Then, after the children were dropped off at the daycare, she was not seen again.
I think you can see.
Is that it?
I think so, yeah. But I don't think you can see it.
Are you able to take a screenshot of that and send it to me?
Okay, well, hey, that's good, though. So at least we know a Penske truck she was possibly driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you screenshot it and send it to us?
Yeah, I've got two. There's two stills. It doesn't do the video, just does stills, but I'll send you both.
The search for the Penske truck led to the owner of a tire delivery business who leased the vehicles for his employees' use. Only one individual was assigned to drive the truck in question, a man by the name of Antonio, who went by Tony.
He's the only one. He's the only one that drives that truck. I have five. I got 4 trucks, and they designated to a particular driver.
Gotcha. Can I get Tony's name and contact number?
Yeah.
Tony was brought into the station for questioning. The Penske truck was searched thoroughly. Officers attempted to identify areas of interest or evidence for further forensic assessment, but the truck was clean. They found nothing of value to the investigation. At the station, Tony was asked about his connection to Kayla.
I don't know if you know her, but her name's Kayla Atwood. Are you familiar with that name? Okay. So during my investigation, your name came up, so I want to talk to you and see if you've had any contact with Kayla or know anything about her or anything like that. But basically, the reason that we ended up here is because you drive like a yellow Penske truck, right?
Yeah.
So that yellow Penske truck is seen on video camera, and Kayla is seen getting into that. So is there anybody that you went with this week while you were dropping off tires and stuff like that?
Yeah. I had a female ride with me, but she's a dog.
She's a what?
She's a dog.
An adult?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so what is her name?
Damn. All I know is about Pretty.
Pretty?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a dark skinned female that stayed on Belmont.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her family has reported missing, so that's how we ended up here.
Oh.
So can you tell me how you met Pretty?
Online. Yeah.
Tony explained to the detective that he exchanged a series of messages with Kayla on a dating app on the morning of January 2nd, the day before she went missing. She messaged him for a ride. She needed someone to take her to daycare. Tony agreed. After they dropped off the children, Kayla asked to stay with him for a few hours while he made his deliveries. According to Tony, the two spoke casually, but not flirtatiously. They stopped to grab some food for lunch. He dropped her back at her house on Belmont around 2 p.m. The next day, they followed the same routine.
The next day, they followed the same routine. Okay.
She had kids at the house. Because I'm saying the police showed up at the house at 10. Mm-hmm. You dropped.
Did you see or interact with anybody else?
There was a guy pulled up.
Okay.
On the first morning that he drove to her house, a second vehicle pulled up behind him while he and Kayla were preparing to leave.
He pulled up, and I guess she was talking to him. And I remember him backing up, asking me, do she work with me? She was like, pull off. And I was like, what? I just pulled on off.
Okay. Did you talk to him?
No.
What did he look like?
He was a dark-skinned guy. It looked like he had a pool, like a pool kind of truck. I don't know if it was pool stuff on the back.
You remember what color it was or what kind of truck?
It was a all-white truck, pickup truck.
Newer or older?
Older truck.
Okay.
Like a work truck.
Kayla told Tony to ignore the man. She called him her brother and said he was simply being nosy. Tony told the detective that the man did not behave like her brother. He had the impression that they had a different type of relationship. When pressed to recall anything else of potential interest, Tony relayed one more odd occurrence. Only minutes after he left Kayla at her house on the afternoon of January 3rd, he received a phone call from her cell phone.
The phone rang. And I said, hello. It was a guy. And I just hung up. And that was it.
Did you hear anything? Did they say anything?
Because, see, I ain't know, I thought about that. The other guy, she was just like, don't even put it on off. That was my brother. I'm like, Wave asked me questions. It couldn't have been your brother.
So if you dropped her off around 2:30, about what time do you think she called you?
No, she didn't call. The phone had just called back. And the dude said, hello? And I just hung up.
What do you mean the phone called back? I'm sorry.
Her number.
Did you call her or did she call you?
No, her number called my phone back.
Okay.
But I didn't, when I seen it was a dude, I didn't ask,
About how long between do you think when you dropped her off till you got that call?
About 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes.
And I didn't even answer. I said, hello. It's like, who's this? And I just clicked.
That's what the person said?
Yeah. They was trying to, she called him the numbers back.
By the time Tony sat down with detectives to outline Kayla's movements on the day she disappeared, the mother of 4 had been missing for several days. During that time, her family was actively tracking down and speaking with everyone they knew to be in her life. There was one individual of particular interest, the man she had been seeing since mid-December. His name was Mikhail Fountain. Though the two had met only recently, they had integrated into each other's lives relatively quickly. Mikhail reportedly helped Kayla with some bills and spent time with the children. Just before the new year, however, the still burgeoning romance ended abruptly. Mikhail told the Atwoods that he and Kayla were through. The family found his behavior suspicious because it was. Mikhail was responsible for calling in the welfare check on Kayla's home, the one that proved unwarranted. He had played...
You know what he did? Tried to see if she was at home.
Huh?
No, I'm saying she probably wasn't answering the phone. She already... Let me before you interject. It gives me she's afraid of him. That's the reason why she was like, let me stay with the other dude for a few hours. He calling him, probably harassing her. He's also trying to... That's why the kids said, there go my mama right there, because the truck rolled by.
Yeah.
That was him riding by. He's calling them, and he was trying to see if she was at home. That's why he rolled by when the police was there, trying to see if she was at home. Also, you trying to get the police in on her, because you also know she be leaving these kids at the house. It's a plethora of things.
So when they came to the house this day, where was she at? She was with she was riding with Antonio. So.
Yeah, because she said she wanted to hang out with him for a while, because she didn't want to go right back home.
Okay.
Because his ass, what's his name, Michael, he be popping up randomly sometimes. He probably been calling and doing all this. He know them kids there at the house, so he called the police, probably because he knows also she be leaving the kids at the house. But he riding by to verify that she ain't at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
That's a dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous, bro. Cause he like, I'm too invested. I didn't spend money on you, your kids. Man, that's some dangerous games to be playing, bro.
Placed multiple calls in an attempt to get her in trouble with police or child services. What piqued investigators' interest was something else. Mikhail Fountain was known to drive an older, white Ford pickup truck. On the day she was reported missing, January 5th, officers had canvassed Kayla's neighborhood for witnesses. They were also seeking any potential camera footage that would have captured Kayla's home 2 days before on January 3rd. One neighbor had cameras that were directed towards Kayla's house. But by the time officers spoke with her, someone else had already stopped by to review her recordings. none other than Kayla's ex-boyfriend,
Shut up.
Mikhail Fountain. His timing was deeply curious. Mikhail had wanted to see the neighbor's camera footage from the day before, claiming that Kayla had been kidnapped.
The first time he came to the front door, telling about what was kind of going on. She's supposed to be kidnapped, the mom. Now that's what he told me. I don't know.
Nobody has even reported her missing yet.
Oh, okay.
They hadn't reported her. This on the 5th. Yeah. He came on the 4th. She went missing on the 3rd. So a day. Yeah. He was trying to see if your camera
picked up anything, which will show that she was last with you.
It's suspicious. She's not on her social media sites. No. We can't find her phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that, then. Just tell me what he said, though.
Yeah, he said she was kidnapped. He didn't say anything else?
No. He said that's what the family said. I don't know. I don't talk to these people.
We just spoke with the family. They said nothing about telling him that she was kidnapped. But they think he was acting really, really suspicious about some of the questions they was asking him. And then all of a sudden, her brother got on the phone, and now he won't pick the phone up anymore.
The situation was deeply concerning. A mother who would never abandon her children, and an ex-boyfriend who appeared oddly entangled in her business, though they had dated for only weeks. Mikhail Fountain was brought in for questioning. He confirmed that he had stopped by Kayla's home on the morning of January 2nd, witnessing her leaving with Tony in the Penske truck.
I said, what's up? This is on the 2nd. I said, what's up? Can you take my kids to daycare? I said, tell your new man to do it. You? Well, f*** you then, I will. Alright, so I roll by there. I see her pick the kids in the big ass yellow work box truck. You know what I'm saying? Big old box truck right there. Big part right there. I talked to her. She pulled up. She came out the door. I was just riding by. When I seen her, she come up to her like this. I was mad back. I said, what's up? What you got going on? I'm finna go to work. I said, what kind of work you doing? I bad back. I said, hey, bro. I said, she work for you? Was she on the clock? Yeah, she worked for me. I said, okay, okay. I said, okay, then. Okay, then.
Mikhail and Kayla met on Tagged, a dating app, on December 11th of the previous year. By December 30th, they had parted ways. He was not concerned about her behavior or dating life after the breakup, he said, because he had so many other girlfriends. The sometimes builder on disability payments said he simply did not have the time to concern himself with one woman. He also claimed that when he spoke with her on the 2nd, she told him that Tony was her new man. The Penske truck driver is who detectives should be looking at, he said.
Go, man. I got too many women. Be worrying about one goddamn woman.
And so the last time you talked to her was then?
It was on the 2nd. That's all he said. She said, yeah, that's my new man. I said, f***ing there. I said, lose my number. I'm about to delete your number. You blocked. I said, you blocked. I said, okay, man, you ain't the only woman I got. I got 33 women. You think I don't about you?
33 women.
Mikhail was asked about his correspondence with Kayla, when he last saw her, and the last attempts that he had made to contact her. Though he offered to let detectives look through his phone, they found that aside from the first 2 days after they met, all of their messages had been deleted.
If you were us, and last we get told is that, you were the last one to see her.
Yeah.
You're the one telling us about her getting in this truck with this unknown Hispanic guy leaving. And we find out you delete your messages, but you have your reason, right?
Yeah, I have my reason.
And then we find out that you gone to these businesses where she was supposedly taking her kid to daycare, gone to the neighbor's house, reviewing surveillance footage, and trying to see if it captured anything. So if you were the police, would you not think that this person was trying to cover up their tracks or try to see if it captured him doing anything?
No.
If you were the police, you wouldn't think that?
No.
You're not a good cop then.
I'm tell you why I won't think that.
At least has to think it.
I would think it some kind of way, but I'm tell you why I won't think that. Because I won't think that because, for one, I got too many women.
Oh my gosh, if you don't stop. saying women's. That's blowing me.
A search warrant was executed on McHale's house, as well as the home of his mother and stepfather just down the street. McHale's brother, Michael, opened the door for police and let them inside.
Anything that he talked about or did or that could help us?
All thing he told me was that he saw him with some Mexican guy in a Penske truck.
Right.
That's all I know.
Searches were also conducted of McHale's cell phones. A forensic extraction from one of these devices showed McHale had manually deleted extensive text message threads exchanged with Kayla over a 3.5-hour window on the day she disappeared. This activity directly contradicted what he had told detectives. Tracking Kayla's phone location data, investigators found that she had returned home around 2:20 p.m., just as Tony had reported. A security camera operated by a nearby business further verified this was true. It also captured McHale's white Ford Ranger pickup arriving at Kayla's house on Belmont shortly after she had returned home, around 2:30 p.m. McHale's cell phone location data aligned with his arrival at that time. Just minutes later, a call from Kayla's cell phone was placed to Tony's device, again exactly as the delivery driver had reported. The call lasted only seconds, just long enough for McHale to demand the identity of the man on the other end before Tony disconnected. Around the same time, Kayla's phone was traveling alongside McHale's to North G Street, where he lived. At approximately 2:50 p.m., her device lost contact with cell towers. Inside McHale's house, however, there were no indications of where Kayla might have gone from there, or what exactly had happened to her. Text messages between McHale and Kayla were not the only files that the 34-year-old self-professed ladies' man had deleted. On January 9th, McHale was arrested on charges of tampering with evidence. Investigators found that when he paid a visit to Kayla's neighbor on January 4th, inquiring about her camera footage, McHale had also managed to delete multiple videos via her phone. Crucially, he accessed footage that would have shown his vehicle at Kayla's home on the afternoon she disappeared, proving that he, and not Tony, was the last known person to see her before she vanished.
Right, there's been a few discrepancies we need to discuss. Okay? I want to urge the importance of being honest. Okay? Because it's not a coincidence that we've ended up in this situation again. We're here talking. It's been a couple of days. We've had some time to figure some things out since then. Okay? So we're not being completely honest here. Okay?
So here's the deal. There's a lot of things that we know that we're not laying on to because we're trying to see how honest you're going to be with us in regards to this investigation. Okay? So what I would like to circle back to is when you went to the neighbor's house that had the cameras. One, I know you looked at the footage. And two, I know you deleted the footage. It's not something that's hidden. I'm telling you, Miguel. You go. It does not have to be manually saved by people. It has to be manually deleted. And it shows that it was manually deleted. You were the only one that touched it.
I'm telling you, that's what she told me. I ain't deleted a goddamn thing.
Well, listen, here's the facts as they stand. She is the owner of the camera footage. She has no reason to delete that footage because it doesn't matter to her. The only person that has a reason to delete the footage is you. And that's why we're trying to sit here and figure out, because honestly, there's two sides to every story, Miguel.
I'm talking, man.
This isn't how this needs to go.
Hey, Miguel. Hey, but listen, I
so you telling me I delete something.
Miguel, that's not the situation. That's not the situation, okay?
I don't know what I'm talking. Cause you full of shit off rip.
Explain.
Oh, you full of shit. I ain't explain shit to you. You full of shit.
This is the only opportunity you're gonna have to explain.
Give me a lawyer. I'm through talking. Well, I ain't got no bond.
It's because tampering with evidence is considered an offense that does not get you a bond until you are before a judge for your first time.
Tampering with evidence about what?
I've already explained this, man. About deleting the footage.
You don't need a copy of that, do you?
I already have a copy of it.
After collecting Kayla from her house, McHale's device showed that he stayed near his home until about 4 p.m. then began traveling west before redirecting north. At approximately 4:45, the device arrived in the area of South Crow Road and Meyer Henry Road, where it stayed for approximately 15 minutes before traveling back east and returning to North G Street. Investigators traced the location to a wooded lot located at the 300 block of Crow Road. There, an area was discovered just past the entrance of the lot, a short distance from the roadway. On the north side of the access road was a pile of sand that appeared out of place in the surrounding grassy terrain. The area of disturbed earth looked to have been dug up, later settling slightly due to the weather. Canine units were sent to search the area. All 3 dogs positively alerted to the portion of disturbed ground. Kayla Atwood was located in the shallow grave. She had sustained a gunshot wound to the head, which had been fatal.
I'm sure it's gonna hurt every day. But I prayed. And I prayed for an answer, and I prayed for her to come home. So not having that feeling of not knowing where she's at, not having final answers, that piece is gone away. But I'm going to always have that pain. I'm going to always miss her. I'm going to always, think of what happened, And
how would you like her to be?
Funny, beautiful. She's a really great singer. Oh my God. She's so many wonderful things. She's great at hair. My gosh, you just have to visit her page sometimes. Look at some of her reels. She's really funny. You can see her doing her makeup, her hair, all that good stuff. Just a joy to be around. And I've always had a really, really just soft spot for her. You just can't describe what a gem she is. I'm not going to say was, is.
Mikhail spent almost 2 days in custody following his arrest on the tampering with evidence charge. This had afforded investigators enough time to search his home, to review cell phone records, and to find Kayla. By January 11th, when Kayla was finally found in the woods, a warrant was issued for Mikhail Fountain's arrest, this time for murder. His parents had only just bonded him out on the previous charge. In fact, they arrived back at his mother's house from the jail just as police were gathering to arrest Mikhail yet again. Pensacola police watched as they entered the house, so they knew Mikhail was inside.
Pensacola police!
You gonna hit that door with respect. Police department. Yeah, what's up?
Get Mikhail.
For what? We just got Mikhail out of jail.
Get Mikhail outside.
Man, you better get that goddamn gun off, man.
Get Mikhail outside.
For what?
So we can arrest him.
For what?
Again. For a warrant.
Wait, show me the warrant.
Go get him or we're coming after him.
Sir, if you
do you want me to pull you out of the way?
Move, man.
Do you want me to pull out of the way?
Get Mikhail.
Hey, this is.
Did you hear what I said? Either he comes out or I'm coming in to get him.
What, you gonna kick my door in?
Absolutely.
Show me the warrant. All you got to do, man, is show me the warrant.
All right, you got 5 seconds, and I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
For what?
And then I'm gonna kick your door in and go in there and get him.
I ain't hopping no food. I just left the belt. Hold up. She gonna let him in.
You're running out of choices.
Come on, open it. What the fuck you mean?
Mikhail, let's go, buddy.
Hold up. My wife ain't got no goddamn. Hey!
Officers forced entry to the house. They arrested Mikhail's stepfather, Paul, and began searching the home. His mother, Michelle, was also inside. They found Mikhail crouching in a bedroom closet. clothing piled in front of him in an attempt to hide from police.
6 hour, 10:15. Got anything on you, bro? Yeah. Spread your feet.
Stop. I'm not doing anything, baby. Y'all hurt my arm.
Hold him, I'll go get his car.
Could have just let him come in. Y'all shouldn't even bail his ass out, to be real.
Facts.
Come on, bro. Like,
That's fine. I'm gonna go get his car.
Okay, I'm gonna get in. Baby. Give me
That's
time.
fine.
I don't have no shoes on and nothing.
Okay,
I understand, sir.
During the scuffle, Michelle had intervened. Officers reported pushing her away from the arrest of her husband while they continued to search the house for her son. In the aftermath of these two arrests, she attempted to force law enforcement from the house again, and yet another scuffle ensued.
all these brothers are songs. It's stupid.
I got this rifle. I'm not going to get in the middle of that.
Brother Michael arrived on scene upon the arrest of his mother.
What's going on right now?
Your brother is under arrest for murder. We found her body, okay? We found her grave, okay? We come over here to arrest him, and...
I got her.
We come over here to arrest him, and your stepfather wouldn't let us in, so we go in, and he starts trying to keep us from it, so we arrest him. And then she tries to slam the door in the officer's face, so she gets arrested for resisting. It's a misdemeanor charge, it's nothing, but she just acted out, so she's getting charged.
We'll have to get that statement going.
I'm sorry. She kept trying to run at you, so I was trying to keep her off of you.
I was useless in this. Yeah, I heard in the back bedroom, I heard whimpering, and they weren't opening the door, so I just kicked it open, and she's on the bed. So then we were clearing the rest of the house. I'm like, all right, let's go back in here, because he was hiding in the closet, tucked down. I was like, he's in the house, because we saw him walk in.
Well, the grandfather had already said, like, we just got him.
Yeah.
We just picked him up, and like insinuating he was going to go get him. So.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. Why?
I'm just checking. Where did you get hit?
Oh, inside.
Okay, not in your face or anything? Okay.
Thank you, media partners, for joining us today on this solemn day. I want to bring you an update on the missing person case of Kayla Atwood. We learned that there was contact at the daycare. We also learned that there was a Penske truck that was involved. We also made contact with that individual and was able to process that vehicle and potentially eliminate that person for their involvement. We were able to learn that Kayla's cell phone was last located in the area of the 400 block of G Street. Through that information and other investigative techniques, we were able to develop a person of interest. So with that said, last night we arrested Michael Fountain, 34-year-old black male, charged him with homicide, battery, and resisting arrest. And like I said earlier, he is currently in Escambia County Jail under no bond.
Mikhail Fountain refused to speak further with detectives. He pleaded not guilty to murder and proceeded to trial in early 2026. Over 3 days, prosecutors outlined a largely circumstantial case, but one that was nonetheless very strong. They argued that after a few weeks of dating, Kayla ended the relationship, a decision that Mikhail would not accept. He became obsessive and jealous. He immediately began stalking her movements. On the morning of January 3rd, Mikhail watched as Kayla was dropped off at her home by Tony in the Penske truck. He had been waiting for her. He took her phone, called back Tony's number, and demanded to know who he was. Prosecutors told the jury that Mikhail's possessive jealousy drove him to confront Kayla, fatally shoot her, and hide her body in a shallow grave.
She didn't even know you for a whole month, bro.
It seems Mikhail was also interested in tracking the police response in the days following. Pensacola officers reported seeing his white pickup truck as they went about their investigation. In one instance, spotting him outside the station while they searched the Penske truck for evidence. The defense highlighted that Kayla was seen interacting with other individuals on the day she disappeared. Although investigators thoroughly vetted and cleared Tony, the defense used the established timeline to argue that someone else could have targeted Kayla after she returned home. Ultimately, the jury rejected these arguments. The neighbor testified that only she and Mikhail had accessed her security video. She had not been the one who deleted the footage from January 3rd. Location tracking placed Mikhail with Kayla at her home, then his, before traveling out to the woods. The 3-day trial ended in a guilty verdict on one count of second-degree murder. On February 10th, 2026, Mikhail Fountain was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
But I'm sorry, I gotta speak, I gotta say this. The case is over. We done been in limbo 2 years waiting to see justice be served, and justice still have not been served for my sister. Life in prison without parole, in my opinion, is not justice. It ain't justice. A life for a life, her life gone. She'll never be able to see her 4 beautiful kids again. She'll never, not in this life. I'm not satisfied.
And that was the tragic case of Kayla Atwood. Thank you.
That was so tragic.
I will say this, as better justice than a lot of people get. A lot of people don't even get that. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's not going to bring her back.
But it's...
And the family can, you know, you're going to feel how you...
Yeah.
Not taking...
Yeah, true.
But, that was tragic, bro. And my heart goes out to her kids, her family. So, what you said? For what?
She didn't even know you were a month, bro.
Like, you act like...
Yeah, you were so...
I got 33 women, so I got 30.
He 33 women in his head because he ain't never had a woman.
Women's, because that's how he said women's.
He ain't never had a women's.
Slow. So irritating. But rest in peace to Kayla. That
senseless act of violence, bro.
Uncalled
for. She tried to cut it off early. She cut it off early.
What you said.
But also, never mind. Y'all spend what's up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't tell your back and don't declare me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for